Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah, I've been in the lab, so I'm not one you see around. Thinking about my goals, so I'm not fun to be around. Now I want the whole field. Ain't no bush to beat around. I take it to the sky, so I don't ever see the ground. Wild call. See, they love it when I touch down. Flyer than a plane or a pelican. I'm up now. Money, True Holiday. I'm playing for the Bucks now. I'm out in BK, Steve Nash. I don't see much, man. I only see cash. You can't be mad. You need to relax. And my favorite drug is hustle. I'm about to relapse. I'm getting all this money just from making these apps. Hope they take care of my hood when I'm paying each tax. I'm managing my waist, so they saying he's trash. But they look me up on Google. They be keeping these tabs. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it. I mean, I don't even really have a real hobby. It's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah, my balls are infinite. My car's got tents in it. I should get a Tesla and put your chick in it. I should call your mom like I love your chicken dish. So she calls you up and says that Kayvon kid's legit. You should look up to him. He can make it hit. I said what's up to him. You can't take that shit. I can't fake that shit. I'm the one to get. I don't give a damn about who I'm up against. Almost ready to tour and tear the scene up. Working for a quarter century to earn my freedom. Got 100 more years to go. Won't kick my feet up on my Kanye tip. I'm about to shake the arena, and they can't be mad at me. They be trying to flatter me. Baddest beast. You should really check out their anatomy. I'm not lit on Twitter, but they gon' still be atting me. They can't take it out of me.
Chat was
Mommy will be proud of. Let's be real about it. I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about it.
Chat
I mean, I
was
don't even really have
good.
a real hobby. That's not a real problem, and I still got it. I need $1 billion.
What
Let's be real
is
about it.
happening?
I mean, I don't really care about how you feel about
Shred
it.
lords,
I mean, I don't
shred
even
lords,
really
shred
have a real
lords.
hobby. It's
Y'all
not a
locked or
real
what,
problem,
man?
and I still got it. I need $1 billion. Yeah.
What we got going on, Top Dog Shred Lords? What we got going on, Top Dog Shred Lords? Welcome to Finance Fridays. You about to get in the mix, chat. You about to get in the mix. Hold on, let's turn the lights, camera, actions on real quick for the Top Dog Shred Lords. There we go. You know, I never really know what's behind me. Sometimes I'm like, did I clean my cup? You can see I got my backpack from the coffee shop grind earlier today. How y'all doing, chat? Hey, what we got going on, Top Dog Shred Lords? How the heck y'all doing? How the heck y'all doing, man? Welcome, 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 welcome. Fantastic and welcoming good Friday evening to all of the Top Dog Shred Lords. Thank you for tuning in wherever the heck you are in the world. I just wanted to start off by saying congrats, you made it to the end of the week. You made it to the end of the week, y'all. Whether you had a bunch of grinding, whether you was building, whether you was studying, whether you was being a great, you know, freaking parent, whatever y'all had going on. Hey, you made it to Friday, gents. You made it to freaking Friday, gents. So let's freaking go. What we got going on today? We supposed to be talking about some markets. We supposed to be doing a lot of stuff here, chat. We supposed to be doing a lot of stuff here, chat. But let me first start off with a little bit of roll call. A little roll call. Let's get a little roll call action going. How the heck are we doing? Hey, my boy James. How we doing, sir? It's so great to see you. Thank you for the support. Thank you so much for encouraging others to smash that dang like button. I appreciate that, James. W to you, my man. And we got Jack in the mix. Hey, Jack decided to take a break. Jack decided to take a break from collecting blueprints and shredding it on Arc Raiders to hang out with the top dogs. How you doing, Jack? How's life, my guy? How the heck is life, my guy? Hey, Jack, I'm not gonna hold you up, man. Last night, I went kind of crazy. I did a super late sesh on Arc Raiders last night. It was like super late, y'all. I played for like an hour, but I tried out the hurricane joints. Bro, we got crazy goop. We got crazy goop, bro. Yesterday's price is not today's price. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, y'all. Yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That boy, what up, man? What the heck? Hey, you got time to be hanging out with chat? Bro, you a full-on papa right now, bro. You got time to hang out with the chat. I appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in, sir. And hope you and the family and the little one are doing incredibly well, bro. So shout out to that bull. Hope you're doing very well, my guy. And get a little Shred Lord my best, bro. Give the little Shred Lord my best. Hey, what's up, Richard? How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate that support too, bro. My guy, Cool Webby. What up, Top Dog Shred Lord? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to hear from you. Hope you're doing well, Palm Beach Prince. I was thinking about Palm Beach earlier today. Because, one of my friends has a little brother who has a friend that lives in like the West Palm Beach world, you know? And they were like, that's where the more chill, calm area of Florida is. And they were telling me like, Miami's kind of crazy a little bit. Fort Lauderdale's kind of like ghost town. But they told me that's where like the normalcy is in Palm Beach. I don't know. I'm getting all these facts and tabloids from people all around the world. I don't know these days, man. I don't freaking know these days, you know? All I'm saying is, look, yesterday's price is not today's price. That's the theme of today's Shred Lords. Yesterday's price is not today's price. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the game. Hey, yeah, we've been cooking this week, y'all. Low-key, we've been cooking this week. I don't know if y'all check me out on LinkedIn, but my LinkedIn posts been going crazy recently. The last 2 weeks, the LinkedIn posts, like when I actually sit down and write LinkedIn posts, they're actually kind of good. They're actually kind of fire, you know? Hey, Hargo Ben, how we doing, champ? Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy freaking Friday. Let's see. I didn't think of. Let's see what they got going on. So we're supposed to be talking about the stock market today, right? Anybody know what's happening with the markets? What's funny is Nvidia's kind of chalk. Anybody know what's happening with Nvidia? Let me show y'all something. Nvidia is down. Not a lot. Not like drastically. Hey, it's Saturday morning out there in India. Well, first and foremost, W India, one of my favorite local economies, or international economy. They're not really local for me. But W India. Hey, like what it's like out there in India? It's like, is it warm? Is it cold? Is it like, bro, I ain't never been to India. I want to go to India so bad. I want to go so bad. We're doing a whole like business tour. I got approval for this series to do, and it's called like well, here, hold on, I'll tell you 2 series. What did I send them? It was 2 series that we're actually trying. I'm giving you guys all my inside goop. It's funny. But one of the series is let's go. Production pipeline. Boom, boom, boom. Also, Eric told me to shave my hair. Eric. But okay, so one of them is, okay, I already told you guys about that one. One of them is I shopped local for 24 hours in blank city. Meaning that like when I travel somewhere, which like the deal sprint of like travel stuff's about to pick up next quarter. Like when I travel somewhere, I can only shop local. But the purpose of it is to like showcase like how cool the like local economy is of like regular real private businesses across the world. Hey Bree, what up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Welcome to the fam. I appreciate you subbing on YouTube. Thank you so much, and hope you're having a fantastic, wonderful Friday and an even better week and an even better way to close off February. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, Bree. Okay, so that's one of the series, chat. Is I shopped only at local small businesses for 24 hours. And it's like repeatable across different cities. And then the next one is I invested in countries blank companies, right? And it's like, one of them that we have here is like, I invested in Japan's coolest companies, or I invested in Mexico's boringest businesses or sleepiest businesses, little things like that. Maybe not Mexico. I'm not going to Mexico anytime soon right now. So I canceled that one. So that one's not happening, y'all. That one's not happening. It's exciting though on the content side, because it's like we got visibility to when I can like finally leave and do stuff. I need to be tied to my desk for like the next 2 weeks for like legal things, for like project onboarding and all that stuff. It's just like buying a business, y'all, is the most administratively annoying freaking thing of all time. But the second that it's like closed, and then we have kind of like the first 10 days of the 100-day plans like done, bro, straight to the plane. And we're going all over the world, bro. I think Japan's gonna be my first trip. I think Japan's gonna be the first trip, chat. Dat Bull talk about a sell-off for Nvidia. You know what's funny though? There was like a steep sell-off today for Nvidia, but some of the components pieces bounced back today, actually. Right? Look at this. Meaning that, like, I think the underlying narrative for GPU, NVIDIA chips, and NVIDIA's just like overall scale in the market, this blue line, is kind of like, what's happening here? But as you can see yesterday, or like Wednesday, the same trend of a sell-off kicked off post NVIDIA earnings. And then I think the market reacted and realized that the component narrative is a lot more attractive and better than the broader sort of like too big to fail mega GPU company in the AI space. So I think there's just like a natural flow of dollars going into the component space. And I'm not saying buy light, this is just one of the many components. But if you look at others, like, where's AMAT? You can look at AMAT. I think that also bounced back today too. Oh no, they fell. Okay. Anyway, it's just not as worse of a performance as some of the other ones. Let's see. What's another big component company? ASML. Let's see how ASML did. They might be chalked because they're like a huge component provider for them. Oh, this one's more in sync. I just like this divergence here. I like this recent like divergence from today, just to show that like they're not as linked. Like this right here is just like a separation of thinking between component and GPU thesis. Anyway, wait, it's warm and sunny out there in India? Netflix, Paramount. Let's see what's happening with the Netflix thesis. Let's see what the, oh, damn boy. Damn boy. Hey, James did tell us about Netflix though. James, what did you put in the chat yesterday? You told us something about Netflix yesterday. James was like, hey, this ain't investment advice, but y'all better lock in. He's like, y'all better lock in. Hey, if there's one thing I learned, I'm gonna listen to James and I'm gonna listen to CJ. There's something about those guys. They understand like the shorter term stuff. Like y'all really understand that shorter term stuff. But they also got a portfolio of like longer term held stuff, you know? But, okay, first and foremost, look at this volume down here. You see this volume spike? Like, what is that, now? Like right now? Or after hours? You see this like after hours volume spike? Right? Or does it not really matter? Do you trade after hours? Paramount is going to get interesting. They're doing $47 billion offering at $16 a share, and the stock is trading at $14. Woo! Hey, Aylin Ramirez, how we doing? Top Dog Shred Lord, welcome to the fam on Twitch. I appreciate you subbing up or following. You didn't really sub up, so no one needs to sub on Twitch. Keep your money, guys. Aylin Ramirez, how are we doing? All right, chat. So, what kind of stocks we got, y'all? What kind of stocks we got? Give me some ideas. Oh, we also got to talk about the new structure for the pitch competition. So, for the pitch competition, it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. But I have a general question though for the group. I have a general question for the group chat. I'm trying to figure out if you guys want to talk, if you guys want to speak. We're all nice and supportive in the community, in the chat, but I think we're being a little too nice on these theses. I think we're being a little too nice on our pitches. I want to introduce a little bit of competitive juices. And transform the Chat Capital pitch architecture to be a little bit more of a head-to-head. Like, let me explain why, right? I'll explain why. Let me go to full screen real quick so you guys can see my skincare. JK. But chat, lock in. Seriously though. What I'm trying to solve for is if we want to have strong outsized returns and we want to truly learn how to beat the market, we got to stay away from the whole index thesis. Granted, I recommend everyone and their mama and their grandma and their great-grandma and their great-great-grandma and their great-great-great-great-great-grandma to buy index funds. Because if you are not a professional investor doing this at an institutional level, it is incredibly difficult for you to beat the market. Granted, we have some outliers. James, Garrett, CJ, Jack, Richard. Like, we got some crazy shred lords in here that just do this stuff like it's nothing, right? But what I will say, though, chat, is that it's not the norm. It is not the norm for somebody to come up with a market thesis in 12 minutes, write together an investment pitch, buy it and hope that it goes up, and beat the market over the long haul. Like, if you want to know the reality of what it takes to build conviction on an investment thesis, it usually takes about like 3 to 6 months to build a very compelling thesis. If you're a long-term value-oriented investor, right? You know, Richard, it's literally crazy. It's literally crazy, Richard. It's literally crazy. It blows my mind, bro. Wait, do you guys like it when the chat's bigger like this? Do you like it bigger like this or no? You can't really see it, right? You can't really read it. Anyway, you don't need to read it. You can see it on YouTube. But chat, what I'm trying to solve for is like we need to introduce some competitive juices into Chat Capital. We need to introduce on chat like some real competitive juices. And I want to treat it more like an actual investment committee at an institutional grade investment organization. Because like I said, the time horizon to build high conviction real theses is typically like 3 to 6 months. You need to understand the business. You need to understand the pattern recognition of the company. You need to do that same thought process and diligence process across all the competitors, the supply chain, the customers, right? Like, you got to do a lot of work. None of that is done by looking at this and making a trade. Like, this tells me nothing, right? Like, it tells me nothing about like the fundamentals of the business. And this is like to train folks to think like a Buffett. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I'm saying, like, for folks to think like a Buffett, this right here tells you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what I'm trying to solve for is how do we get folks to start thinking second, third, and fourth level deep on a business, on an opportunity. How can you do that? Well, you can't really do that if you don't know where to dive deeper into, right? And stick with me here, chat. So, a way that we could do that is, say, for example, if Richard comes to committee with an investment idea, and we absolutely grill Richard, right? If we grill Richard on everything there is to know about that business, Richard then goes back and thinks through answers to those questions. That then is like a forcing function of positive reinforcement or like positive constructive feedback around like, hey, I like Netflix. I think we should buy Netflix. And then comments from the chat are kind of like, hey, did you look into the Warner Brothers deal? Or hey, did you look into their competitive dynamic versus YouTube? And Richard's like, no, I haven't yet. So now, next week, he comes back with an update to the thesis of like, hey, I've done some work. I found this out. Here's my idea. Right? Like that type of process where like you're coming to committee in iterations, I think has like a very compelling component. Right? It's good, but it's a little time consuming. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like a little time consuming. And if you want the most intellectually honest, that's how pitches get done. Like in the real world. Like I talk to my PM and I'm like, I like this business. Here's my thesis. My PM is like, hey, there's so many other ways you gotta like dive deeper into this. Like you gotta look into like so many different angles of this thesis. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even look at this point, this point, this point, right? Because I don't want you guys to think about the, like, I don't want you all to be like led astray thinking that like my pitch form is the only questions you need to ask before you put your life savings onto an investment. You know, like as much as I'd love to make the content as exciting and fun and super dope as possible, I want to make sure that you all leave it knowing how to actually make a smart money move like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is all granted to be thinking like a Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett, Howard Marks, long-term oriented investors, Alan Meckham, little like things like that, guys, you know? And it's not rocket science. It's just a series of questions that you answer. And I think the beautiful part of the community is that the community allows for you to like think through what those questions are that you might be missing on a business, right? Because we have people now in the chat that come from all different backgrounds. We got people that have invested in consumer, that have invested in tech, that have invested across cycles, that have pattern recognition, that have ideas, or that work in industries, right? Like now, it's like, if we ever wanted to invest in like the data center thesis, we have, one of our young bulls just got an internship at Equinix. So we got someone that lives and breathes that entire data center Airbnb thesis. And he can be asking, you know, he could be giving input and questions like that. So that's the first kind of like nudge that I've been thinking through is like, how do we, like it's fun and all, but I want to level up the institutional rigor of the pitches. And I want to show you guys an example of what an actual pitch looks like. Let me show you guys an example. And then once I show you guys this example, once I show you guys this example, what can I share? Pitch. Is this it? No, that's not it. Let me see. I'm about to find you guys a banger one too. Let's go here. Did I show you guys the pitch on the... It was like a water hydrant business. I don't think I showed you guys that, right? And James is going to look at this pitch, and he's going to be like, look, they wasted all that time, and they still don't get as good returns as me. Okay, hold on. Water hydrant business, publicly traded. Yeah, here we go. Mueller Water. I'm about to show y'all some stuff. Here it is. Why can't I share it? Gee Louise, did it expire? I can't share my screen because this person's stuff is on here. But she put together a banger thesis. but she ended up going to private equity instead of a hedge fund. This really does feel like a cafecito, y'all. You think they're overrated? I think they're one of the best forcing functions to think. Here we are. Ha ha ha. All right. Let me edit this and take their names out. I don't want to put them on blast. There we go. You guys want to see some? Let me show you something cool. So, let me introduce to you what like a institutional grade public market investment pitch looks like. Just so you guys can see like the work that goes into it. I just want you guys like get a sense of the work that goes into it, and that's like my steady state end like end goal of like at least how you can start thinking intellectually about it, right? Well, I put their school on here anyway. So they asked me for help in this thesis, but Mueller Water Products, they provide water hydrants. Crazy business, right? The thesis has a page that outlines the executive summary. What the business does, proposed like buyout transaction, investment merits, the financial analysis, and this is like the first page. Overview of what the company does, so that if anybody wants to actually know, like, hey, what does this company actually do? That it's kind of like very clear and obvious what they do. Like, and this is good when you have like complex businesses that are on like the production side of things or like anything that's a little bit more confusing. It's good to have content and slides like this that can just help you understand like what the business model does, where they're geographically located, who their customers are, what is their, you know, manufacturing process or ability look like, things like that, right? And as we know, this one here, they do freaking water flow products. They're based in Georgia. They have customers all across the U.S. They have 25 facilities, and they're doing 83% free cash flow. Wow, okay, that's banger. And then overview like what the different products are. One side of the business is water flow solutions. The other side is water management solutions, right? And then this is where the juice is, right? Usually it's kind of like good hedge fund analysts, investment analysts, they're able to like be scrappy, go to conferences, leverage their network, speak with private companies, speak with public companies, and pull together like clear takeaways around what's happening. And these were MBA students. They were able to leverage the MBA network. And one of the dudes were on the board of directors, and they were to understand that like, oh, this business has like a good recession resilient, strong demand, limited risk to tariffs. They found some PE investors that invested in the private companies, and they gave some details around like, hey, municipalities are spending a lot on this. There's opportunity for the automation and tech enablement. Things are a little bit pricey right now. They talked to some bankers and stuff like that, right? And then they were able to build, this is one of my favorite slides. This is an investment thesis. They were able to build an investment thesis around like why they like a business. In our forum, I ask you to put one sentence. Hey, Andres Felipe Geraldo Zuleta. I think I hit that right. What's up, Top Dog Shred Lord? How the heck you doing, my man? Anyways, Andres, we're out here talking about investment themes and theses, right? So like, as you can see here, there's so many different components of what makes a good thesis. And this, they have 6. Data points to prove it's recession resilient, right? Like we talk about this all the time. Like, oh, this business is recession resilient. Okay, yeah, but like prove it. You know what I mean? It's like, what's your evidence to showcase? Meaning that like, what happened in the last few recessions? Or what is their end customer exposure? And how sensitive are those budgets during recessionary environments? You can't get those kind of answers from a quick, glimpse of a chart or one conversation. It's like there's some analysis that needs to be done. Free cash flow generation, that's good. Like we like businesses that print cash. We understand like what's happening with the market And for that, you kind of have to like find and read and understand some industry reports. Experienced management team, that's solid. That's good. Significant M&A potential. If they're going to do some roll-ups, that's good. But I want to understand what's the track record of them being able to do roll-ups in historically, right? What have they bought in the past? And tangibly, how has that improved their diluted their EBITDA margin and their pro forma cash flow profile? And then the sustainability focus, I don't really care about that. Anyway, but then for each of these thesis points, they dive into like the data and the proof behind it. You know? Like they talk about what happens during the COVID, during the financial crisis, the end customer segments. They talk about sort of like what's happening with the overall financial profile and why it's a good free cash flow generating business. They talk about the market tailwinds of what's happening across their core segments and their customer segments, what the TAM and the growth story is, right? We don't talk about this enough, but it's like, what is actually the quality of the management team? Like if you look at anything that Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger publishes, if there's ever a business that they talk about publicly, there's 100% certainty that they also probably talked about publicly the quality of the management team of the people that ran the businesses, the CEO, the CFO, the COOs, the people that actually steered the ship. You know what I'm saying? Like Warren Buffett isn't going to talk about Coca-Cola without talking about the CEO of Coca-Cola. He's not going to talk about Geico without talking about the CEO of Geico. You know? Like there's an element of like doing a 30-minute exercise to like look up who the CEO of a stock is and actually like Google fraud, scam, lawsuit to make sure that there's nothing publicly bad going on with them. But then also like go on their LinkedIn and see their operating history. Have they jump around? Like if you saw a stock that was ripping and they just promoted someone to CEO, but if you look at that person's LinkedIn, they've had 50 jobs and spent 6 months at each job. That's probably not a good hire, right? He probably has a tendency to just like rip and leave. You know what I'm saying? Or if you like see the new CEO and it looks like they're on the board of like a sketchy organization that does some weird stuff, you know? Or on the opposite, the CEO has been a COO of the business for 20 years, led their greatest product, has like a great polished background, like the Mercado Libre CEO, right? That's a really good example. Like the guy who they promoted recently as CEO, like he's been with the business for a minute, I think since like 2016, 2017. Like he's led business units. Like I think he led the top revenue driver for Mercado Libre, right? So like little things like this is just like they didn't go deep enough. I told them like this is still not good enough, and they're focusing on the wrong things. Like I don't care who the head of HR is. Like I care about the CEO, the COO, and the heads of like the most relevant business units, and understanding like what their competency is, leadership style is across those segments, right? Like this how you can tell they got some banker in them. A lot of bankers just copy and paste stuff. They don't actually think enough. They think, but like not deep enough like an investor. So that's just like I'm giving you guys like inside baseball of like how you need to start thinking like real thinking. If you want to do this stuff either at a private level or institutional value-oriented hedge fund level. There's other strategies that do absolutely none of this. You know what I'm saying? And as James can argue, it's not necessary. It's not necessary. But I, at least, when we're on our streams and we're talking about stocks and stuff, want to give you guys the blueprint around like capacity to think at a very high level. What's crazy is like some people have never opened a presentation like this, right? Like I bet there's someone on the stream that's watching or watching the VOD, and hello VOD watchers, that has never seen like a presentation on an investment pitch, right? Like I just want to let folks know that like this type of like thinking exists. It's not going to help you. Well, it could. Well, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to be guaranteeing you more success. It's just going to open up another pathway of like an intellectual rabbit hole in a positive way on a business. And as you can see, like these folks went a little hard on this, right? So there's also like a question in my questionnaire around like what the risks are. And for this is like understand like what the clear risks are and any mitigants. This is not needed. This is like value creation if you're buying out the business. this right here, this isn't really, this kind of like outlines the comps. We haven't talked too much about comps in these chats, but comps is kind of like looking at like public peers and private peers and seeing like where they publicly trade at, to see if you look at like every business in the same industry, do they trade above or below that average? Hey, Kendall, what's good, top dog? How you doing, Shredlord? Hope you had a fantastic week, Kendall. And for Lauren, my guy, what up, dude? How you doing, man? I'm out here just ungatekeeping so much stuff right now. I'm ungatekeeping. And guys, this may sound super freaking boring, and that's, like, look, it is. But this is what like billionaires and millionaires do when they think about businesses. Not all of them, some of them. Here's a little LBO that they built, sources and uses, the returns. I know there's like some finance students in here, and this is the kind of stuff you have to produce when you're like a banker or private equity analyst or associate, and you're trying to like do a case study or get a job in PE. You got to make this kind of stuff. 5 out of 5. Oh, you learning a lot, Richard? AW. And I like this to like what the exit opportunities are. Like if like who's gonna buy this business, or like what's the next step for them, you know? And then key areas of further diligence, right? Like this is not all of it is necessary, you know? But I wanted to give you guys, yeah, Richard, it is intense. It is intense, you know? Like it's designed to be that way, right? I think Wall Street, private equity funds especially, but some hedge funds, it's just like they over-index on the diligence, the rabbit holes, the like analysis you can do before you invest in the company. I like Alan Meckham's approach, where like he doesn't build any complex models. He only invests in businesses that are simple enough to understand. But he still fundamentally has kind of like what we just looked at in this presentation style. Really good investors have turned that into like mental models, right? Because if you think about it, what they produced here in this presentation that I just shared is essentially collecting data, collecting notes, and collecting commentary, and then copying, pasting that into a presentation. AKA gathering information that you can build patterns on and a point of view on, and then summarizing it. And then betting on what you summarized. Versus some of the most incredible investors have developed mental models that compound that information every day. Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, Alan Meckham, Ray Dalio, they don't need these crazy presentations because they see the market every day. They read about businesses every single day. So they don't need to have a slide that talks about what happens in 2009 for these kind of businesses. They've watched it. They lived it. They looked at the 10K of all those businesses in 2008, 2009. And they've like stored that information in their head, and they're able to access it when there's a new relevant opportunity that requires retracting that piece of the mental model in stored information in their heads, right? Like I call these the OGs. It's quite simple for them to see a new business, pinpoint things about the business's leadership, business model, unit economic structure, and performance in the current environment, and can draw parallels to things that have happened historically. And pinpoint, hey, this Mercado Libre run, where the business absolutely crushed it, record quarter-over-quarter, month-over-month revenue growth, we've seen something very similar in this region, in this market, like this. And this was the outcome. That stock continued to rip and became a cockroach, or that one eventually imploded, right? When it diverted away from its core competency. I don't know, something like that. I just made that up. But like it's like that's how some of like the really good investors think, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to dedicate today to just like showcase the stark difference between what somebody that like people that do this professionally, that like do this kind of analysis of public companies, they get paid millions of dollars a year. Right? They're putting together these kind of analysis and decks and stuff and it takes months for them to develop their research and their knowledge and then their patterns. And it's just like, that is light years different from what you see on day trading TikTok, right? I'm not talking about the quality institutional ones that we have in our chat. I'm talking about like the bad ones. You know what I mean? It's just like, I just wanted to very, very much showcase the difference, y'all. That like, there really is levels to this, chat. Let's check out Google. James said something about Google. Let's check out Google. Is my Google back? Hold on. I got boop. Here we go. There we go. I can share the screen now. Google. Google's been so disappointing this week. Ethos! What up, Top Dog Shred Lord? Wait, what the heck? Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up from Jalisco, Mexico? I'm stuck on the coast because the cartels blocked the roads with burning cars. Whoa. Ethos, first and foremost. Hope you're remaining safe. Hope you have adequate food, water, and shelter. And hope there's no fear of like violence or anything around you or your family or your friends. And hope you get back home soon, wherever home is for you, Ethos. And dude, I just wanted to say welcome, man, and praying for your safety, bro. Praying for your safety, Ethos. Jalisco, Mexico. And stay very careful out there, man. Where are we submitting pitches? So right now we're just looking at random stocks. Next Friday we're gonna have like the whole revamped strategy. Okay, wait. So did that make sense though? Okay, so I just want to show you guys like the level of like institutional rigor to like pitch a stock. I don't think we need to do all that. We don't need to be like we ain't got time to be making 25-page decks on investment themes. I think what we want to do is like the Alan Meckham approach is to summarize all that work into like the 3 main questions or 5 main questions that everyone needs to be asking about a business. Standardizing that and then having that in a way that we can analyze that. But the next iteration of it, of the pitch competition, like what we just did right now. So like, okay, by the way, y'all got me rambling. By the way, like my pitch forms consolidate that 24-page deck into like the most critical questions that are needed. So like you're kind of already doing the fundamental thinking of like everything that whole deck just shared without the analysis and all that. So you're kind of already there. So that's what's good. Is like we're kind of force functioning you to like be there already, right? The next part that I kind of want to challenge us to do. Also, I got to put the Discord link. Where's the Discord link? Let's put the Discord link. The next thing that I want to do to kind of get to solve for 2 things. The next thing that I want to do, here's the Discord link, chat. There y'all go. Boom, 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 boom. If y'all not in Discord, get in Discord. But the next thing that I want to do to also kind of like introduce competitive juices. I'm too old for Discord. No, you're not, James. We got older people in Discord too. I'm telling you, James, if you go on our Discord, it don't look like a gamer 14-year-old freaking Roblox freaking brain rot Discord. We got people out there selling $7 million businesses in our Discord, James. Get in our Discord, man. You'll be posting charts all day? I love that. Bro, put it in there. Put it in there. People will eat that up, dude. Discord's a safe space for everybody to put whatever they want. That's respectful and nice. All right? But as I was saying though, like the next iteration of this is to now introduce competitive juices. And what I want to do is that when someone does kind of like the start to finish legwork on an opportunity, and this is kind of like, hey, I have an idea. I'm not ready to pitch yet. I want to present it to the community to see what we think about it. That's where we have like our interim during the week deep dives on companies, Discord conversations about it. We give you thoughts around questions to answer. But then when you realize that it's time to actually like pitch it, then I want you to like have your pitch introduced into like the March Madness style competitive dynamic, to where we have vetted names that want to be pitched into the portfolio, but we force ourselves to make them go head to head against each other. You feel me? Yeah, chat, that's kind of sick, right? Hey, Meat said, this is my first time on the channel. Welcome, dude. What up, Top Dog, Shred Lord? I'm glad you are here. This is the home of all smart money moves. Hey, look, everybody up in here, everybody up in this chat getting money. So if you're trying to get money, this is the community for you, Top Dog. So welcome. I hope you're doing fantastically well. Hope you're having a wonderful week and happy Friday. And thanks for taking a little bit of time to hang out and hang with us. So I can't summarize everything that we do on this stream in like a 30-second intro, but all I can say is this is the home of all smart money moves. We cook over here. We cook over here. So, but chat, that's kind of sick though, right? Like if you've gone through the process of like vetting a name, meaning that you've understood a business model, you understood kind of like the quality of their management team, like you like their financial story, you like where they're headed in their trajectory, you really like their investment thesis, and you're like, hey, I want to pitch this for Chat Capital, right? And it's like that level 3 conviction on our form. Then it gets queued up for the head-to-head competitions. And then on our pitch day on Fridays, our head-to-head competitions are going to be high conviction name versus high conviction name. To where then we kind of have to figure out, hey, if we want to have a concentrated portfolio, we need to have Mercado Libre go head to head against TPL. And we need to then start challenging ourselves to think about portfolio allocation, opportunity cost of dollars, valuation, entry points. And they'll go head to head and you got to pick between one. And then whichever one wins then goes into the like round 2. And he goes head to head against some other ones, right? And it's like a bracket series. And like whoever's stock can just like go back that, right? Eventually goes into the portfolio. And that way it forces us to have like maybe at max per quarter 4 or 5 names instead of like 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Because if we pitch every single, like the old method, if we pitch, which I'll show you guys our pitches, right? And Meat, I want to show you something real quick. Is your name Meat? Like actual Meat? Like great to meet you? If that is, great to meet you. Or whatever your nickname is. You don't need to put anything formal or your government out here. Oh, you've been watching our private equity videos? I appreciate that. I appreciate that, my dude. Okay, what's it called? It's Gemini. No, not Gemini. Canva. I want to show y'all the thing. I want to show you our pitches, right? Because if we keep doing this, which is great, by the way, I love what we're doing here. I just want to hold us intellectually accountable, though, right? If we keep doing this and looking at all these really great theses, like look, first of all, be proud of y'all, chat. Look at what y'all put together. This is the names y'all been pitching. Crazy, right? This is epic work. If we keep pitching names like these for Chat Capital, by the end of the year, eventually we're going to have like 100 to 200 names because you guys keep finding great ideas. You know? Like you guys keep finding great ideas. So eventually we're going to have like 100 companies. And at that point, if we're going to have 100 companies, we're pretty much an index fund. You know what I mean? And we might as well should have just bought an index fund. So I'm just trying to like see around the corner for us around like what's like a more efficient use of our intellectual potential. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that would be like really cool for like the actual dollars going into Chat Capital. Like this $1,700, which is like crazy, by the way, that like we started literally a month and a half ago and we're already at $1,700, and all donations go into, from the Streamlabs link, go into Chat Capital. So it's like crazy that we're hitting that much. My goal is to hit $1 million. But anything that officially goes into the Chat Capital portfolio, I think we should force people to get crazy competitive and go through like a March Madness style competition to where like we just naturally filter through the best of the best of the best ideas. You know? And you think they need a target price to sell? Yeah. And you should have a threshold to where the portfolio gets reviewed? Yeah. I agree. So that's like the main value bucket of the Chat Capital portfolio. We're also going to have I think we're gonna have like side pockets for some of like big donors and stuff that want to just experiment with something. A-Dub put it in the Discord, like having like side pockets where people that are like super experienced can kind of be mentors for a certain strategy, whether it's options or anything like that. You guys can run with that. But I also like James's idea of running a pitch competition with like a 100K Investopedia portfolio just to see how people are like, how they're doing on their portfolio. It'd be cool to see if there's like a real one. I don't know if there's not a real one. I don't want people like betting real money to go head to head. But I want to have like something like that with like leaderboards. Is Investopedia the best thing like that? Yeah, it is short term. Hey, Garrett, what up, my boy? How you doing, Top Dog Shred Lord? Welcome, man. Stock Track. Hi, A-Dub. Stock Track. So this is better than Investopedia? Why all these sites look old? Hope you had a great week, my man. And Garrett, hope you had a fantastic week too. Hope both y'all Shred Lords doing well. We got the two Shred Lords on both coasts. We got the Florida Shred Lord and we got the California Shred Lord. And we got Shred Lords all over the place. We got Shred Lords in Texas, India, Florida, New York. Where else y'all from? Hey, put in where y'all from. Put in where y'all from. Oh, Think or Swim, aka Charles Schwab. CJ, what up, Top Dog Shred Lord? But does that strategy sound cool? Do you get the gist of what I was trying to do? Like making you guys go head to head? I just think that's fascinating, right? I think it's like having people. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care the site. Listen, James is so competitive. Oh yeah, I'm not trying to have y'all pay. Okay, best free stock simulators. Dun, dun. Oh, Webull. Market Watch. James is like, set the terms. I'll still go head to head. But Investopedia is good too, right? One that you guys can all join. I would love to see how people are competing. That'd be sick. Trade by yourself or compete with others. They don't have a website though. All right, I think we're gonna do Investopedia. Let's do that. Okay, we'll set that up. We'll have that going tomorrow, so that by Monday you guys can compete. But you got to be in the Discord though. Well, you don't have to be in the Discord, but like I'll put the link and the instructions in the Discord because I don't know if I can put it on. Wait, actually, can I just do it right now? Why put off tomorrow what you can do today? I asked myself that earlier today. I was like, why put off tomorrow what you can literally do today? All right, let's register. Investopedia. I'm registered right now. Oh. Okay, hold on. How about this? Candy Finance. They're sending me a confirmation code. I ain't trying to put all of my information out there so y'all can be freaking spamming me. 722. Why put off tomorrow what you can do right now? Okay, here we go. What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay. Yeah, 100,000. Who's that? Hey, Dr. Crisis. What up, Top Dog Treadnor? Welcome to the fam. How the heck you doing? Thank you for subbing. Hey, Aylin Ramirez. I'm doing fantastic, bro. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for subbing up. Or I keep saying sub up. Because like on YouTube, you guys are subs. But on Twitch, they're followers. I'm such a baby. I'm such a newbie to Twitch. I'm such a newbie to Twitch. And people keep telling me, they're like, OMG, you need to only stream on Twitch. I'm like, bro, I'm never going to give up on YouTube like that. What you talking about? What y'all talking about? Okay. Next. The UI UX sucks. I will say that. Their UI UX sucks. We're not doing crypto, guys. We are not doing crypto. You get to start off with $100,000. Your tournament will update daily starting tomorrow. And you can do my current rank. Hold on, heck, someone has one. Wait, they started with 100,000 and they got to 170 trillion? What the heck? Okay, how do we make a game? Anybody know how to make a game on here? Oh, wait, games? My games. Go to game. Go to game. Okay. How do I make one, though? I want to make a game. Okay, create game. Okay, what are we going to call this? Chat Capital 2026? Chat, how should we do this? Whoa, how about you spell? Chat Capital 2026, right? Should we do it for the year? Oh, Shredlords. Oh, wait, we're gonna call it Chat Capital. What should we do? Should we do, because this, if it's like this, people can do anything. People can do anything. They can do day trading, they can do long term, they can do whatever. But should we do it where it's like, should we do it just to see who can get the best returns by the end of 2026? Let's put it on the poll. Let's put it on the poll. We'll put it on the poll. On the YouTube poll. Best returns. And Aylin, you can just type it on Twitch. Just type in if you think it's better to do 2026 returns or indefinitely. And Aylin, you're invited to do this too. Oh, end of the quarter. Oh, end of the quarter. James, that's not freaking fair, bro. End of the quarter. Can I enable options? Allow yeah, we can enable options. You can do options. I don't know what that means though, but I think you can do options. I think you can do options, guys. To be honest, you have to do it short term for it to be interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. You know what? My sensei has spoken. My sensei has spoken. We're going to do it by the end of the quarter. Okay, so we're going to start it. We should start it. Chat Capital. Because it's not like the end of the first quarter right now. Should we like start it? Should we do a quick one where it's like how much you can grow it until the end of March? Like 331? I love how you guys have just completely hijacked this whole value-oriented thing, and now we're about to be short-term shredlords. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Here we go. Chat Capital 1Q26. Darn it, guys. What are we doing here? That's only 20 trading days. Is that enough? How many trading days you need, CJ? You talk about CJ. You might be coming into the stream, talk about boom. I need 2 hours to make crazy returns. How much time you need, CJ? 20 days is not enough. 20 days not enough, bro. Jeez. Hey, what up, Sensei? And we got my other Sensei. What up, Top Dog? Welcome. Still Point. Hope you're doing fantastically well, bro. Happy freaking Friday, my man. My man. Okay, guys, lock in. Y'all all over the place. And I know it's 90% me all over the place. This is the end of the week. Anyway, okay. Or. What if we add the 20 days to the second quarter competition? And we just make this a 1Q through 2Q. Right? Rest of first quarter to the end of second quarter to give us 110 days. How does that sound? Let's meet in the middle here, chat. How does that sound? You okay with that? You okay with that? Here, we're gonna do it on a YouTube poll. And Twitch guys, you can just put in the chat if you like 110 days or 20 days. All right? Like, what's the time horizon here? 110 days or 20 days for the first competition. All right, click on the YouTube poll. Click on YouTube poll. I think you guys need to make an account. I think you guys need to go to make an account. James is so confident. James is like, hey, James is like, look, I don't care if it's on TD Ameritrade, Investopedia, freaking Robinhood, or freaking at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I don't care if it's 5 days, 10 days, 20 days, or 500 days. Y'all don't want the smoke. That's what James is essentially saying, y'all. That's what James is essentially saying. And to make an account, it literally took me 3 seconds. It literally took me 3 seconds, guys. I don't have an affiliate link or anything. It's just Investopedia. Okay. Time for Shredlords to go head to head in a paper investment account. Who's got the sauce? Who is the Shredlord? Who's got the sauce? Who is the Shredlord? What else am I gonna say? Invest in anything you want. Top investor wins. I don't know what the prize will be. We'll figure it out. Maybe I like source you guys in business or something. That's all I have to offer. That's all I have to offer. Okay, so the game end date. Put in the poll, chat. Put in the poll. I see a bunch of 110 days. I see 110 days, a lot of 110 days, some 20 days. Oh, wait. It's getting close. Okay, A-Dub, you're the chief investment officer. Can you decide? We're going to outsource. A-Dub, you here? You're going to decide. You got to decide, bro. A-Dub picks. A-Dub picks. Because right now the poll says 110 days. But A-Dub, you get to pick. 110, boom, done. All right, 110. Hey, look. Guys, we don't make the rules. The boss has spoken. The boss has spoken. If he says go jump, we say how high. All right? Don't bring it up with me. Now, what is 100? What the heck? Ooh, this song. 110 days after today. June 17th, 2026. Okay? We got till June 17th, 2026, guys. Or wait, am I supposed to be doing 6:30 ending date? Yeah, we should do 6:30 ending date. Yeah. I'm out here tripping. Anyway. Okay. The game. Okay, game must run for at least 30 days. The start date is going to be Monday. We'll make it Sunday. Yeah, it's like a March 1st type of thing, okay? It's gonna start Sunday. Allow late entry? Yes. Allow portfolio viewing? Yes. Should we allow portfolio resetting? No, you're not allowed. Whatever you pick, you gotta pick. Okay. The market delay. Some advanced game rules can modify. Market delay? We want no market delay. 1 minute market delay. Commission option? What does that mean? The base commission for options? I don't know what that means. All right, no resets. Base commission for options. Daily volume. Trades cannot exceed a certain percent of volume for the day. No, you can trade whatever you want. How much per contract? Commission per contract? What does this mean? I don't know what this means. Quick sell? What does that mean? What's a quick sell? You cannot sell a security within a certain time period to reflect the fact that we are working with delayed. The default value is 15 minutes. This is our way of ensuring that users don't cheat by trading in and out of a stock using real-time data. Oh. Disable commission. Okay, the commission's disabled. Commissions are disabled. What about this quick sell? You guys want to be able to get in and out, right? You guys want to be able to get in and out, right? Maybe like 15 minutes is good. Do you guys need more than 15 minutes? Is 15 minutes enough? Like if you buy something, like you can wait 15 minutes. You can hold for 15 minutes. Is that okay? Okay. Diversification. Nope. No mandatory diversification. No minimum price. James. James is like, I don't care. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Okay, diversification option. Boom. Minimum price short. Disabled. Margin interest. Ooh, we can get margin. We'll price that at 8%. Minimum stock for margin. Cash interest. Commission. Create game. Description can only include letters, numbers, and spaces. Okay. All right. Like, no freaking periods? Okay. If you down bad, you got 110 days to figure it out? Yeah. All right. Market delay. Boom, boom. Create game. Bro. We all know what the objective is. W's in the chat. No, we're going to say sub up. Sub up, Shredlords. That's what we're going to say. Okay. Okay. Great game. Oh, wait. We got to change the name. It's like the second quarter. 1Q, 2Q, 26. All right, guys. Jesus Christ. They obviously don't have freaking create game. Create game. Create the game. All right. Where's the game? Let me go to my games. My games. Now, how do I invite people? Anybody know how to invite? Got an account. How do I join? Okay. I think. Okay. My game is called Chat Capital First Half 2026. Game settings. Let's see if I have a link. I don't have a link. Okay. Okay. All right. Do I have to make this active right now? Maybe I started right now. Maybe that's why. What if I started right now? Make it live right now. Okay. Go to game. All right. So if I go to game, market is closed. Okay. This is so Investopedia kind of sucks. Okay. Go to the game. Can someone go on Investopedia and try it? Wait, James, did it work for Chat Capital first half 2026? Did it work? Like if you guys go here and you look up Chat Capital, here we go. Yeah, you do this and you click join. So if you type this in Investopedia after you make an account. Yeah. Sorry, James. It's 2026. It's 2026. We don't have links anymore. All right. So if you guys type in chat capital first half 2026 into Investopedia. Investopedia game share link. Okay, here we go. Games, join game. Yeah, you actually have to like you gotta search the game. You gotta search the game. That's so ratchet. That's so ratchet. All right, so if you guys look up chat capital, it's a little manual, guys. I'm sorry, but y'all in or what? Confirm join. Oh, you guys are in? Hey. Go to game. Okay. Their interface sucks. Their interface is terrible. Okay. It's ripe with ads. It'll be okay though. Hold on. Games. My games. Okay, they have ranks. So the ranks are gonna start updating daily tomorrow. All right, chat. CJ's in. Jack is in. James is in. If you're not in, get in. Okay. What's the instructions here? Okay. So Investopedia. I'm gonna put in the stock market, okay? It's on, Shredlords. Investment simulator. To see who's the top dog. Instructions. Make an Investopedia account. It's free. All right. Making it. Oh shoot, we gotta add. Make an Investopedia account. It's literally free. And then go to games. Click join games. Search. What are we searching? We are searching. We are searching. What are we searching? We're searching. I literally just had it. Here we go. Chat capital. First half 2026. All right. We're doing 2026 and join game. Click confirm join game. Right? That's the instructions, right? That's all it took. Make an Investopedia account. Go to the games. Click join games. Search chat capital first half 2026, and then click confirm join game. Right? That's all it took, chat. Didn't? I think so, right? Right? Hey. I think so. I totally think so, chat. Attacking everybody. At everyone. Get your butts in the game. Chat capital. Boom, boom, boom. And then, games. Okay. You gotta like join game. Boom, boom. And then, hey, don't share your strategy. Don't share your strategy. I'll take that joint. Hey, I'll take that strategy. Yeah, I'll take that strategy, cuz. We might have the same returns, twin. Hey. Okay, here we go. Okay, I gotta snip this. Just so y'all don't, because some of y'all don't know how to follow instructions sometimes. Just in case, so everybody knows. Okay. Do here. No. Boom. Okay. 4 players. I only have 4 players. Y'all scared of something? Okay. Then go to Discord. Okay. All right. And then paste the link. Here we go. Discord. All right, here we go. I literally spelled it out for you guys. Right? Boom. There we go. Locking Dreadlords. Okay, this is gonna be so freaking fun. This is gonna be so freaking fun, chat. We're gonna see. All right, and then we do that. You guys get all your short-term juices out, and then it allows for us to have like a very good long-term oriented portfolio to check out. You know what I'm saying? All right. What am I supposed to do now? Okay. Hey, Richard, get in the game too. Anybody can bid. Anybody can join. Anybody can join. What should we make the prize? Chat, what should we do for the prize? What do y'all think? What's a good surprise? This is a big dog thing. Oh wait, should we do a prize pool? Oh wait, should we do a prize pool? That's what people do on what's it called? That's what people do on like when they bet on the Super Bowl, right? They buy like spaces or cubes and like it's like a prize pool, and whoever like gets the thing or something. What's that called? Isn't it like a prize pool? Or like a fantasy? It's like a fantasy pool, right? So like whoever wants to play has to like buy in like $25 or something like that. Isn't that how people do it? That'd be kind of cool. I just don't know legally if we're allowed to do that. So given like the channel and all that stuff, I think it should be fine. There's like fantasy leagues and stuff. I really want to vibe code my own version of this. This seems like a very easy thing to vibe code. It's just literally an API. It's literally just an API and a dashboard. Maybe for this one we'll do like educational route, but for the next quarter, for like third quarter investing, we'll see like maybe do like a prize pool and see what folks are doing. It'd be sick to see if there's like there's gotta be like a platform that has a, like Webull has a stock simulator. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Webull has a stock trading simulator. What can you do it against people? Unlimited virtual cash. Competition. Did you just put 50%? CJ, did you just put 50% of your portfolio? James, CJ, did you just put 50% of your portfolio into like a market open order for Monday? Is that what you just did? Or is this real life? Is this a real life thing? I just want to make sure I followed it correct. Efficient market hypothesis. What the heck? I full pointed a market order for money. Are you guys? This is about to unlock so many degens in the market, right? It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy, chat. It's about to be crazy. You guys are absolutely wild. You know what I'm playing tomorrow? Also, what I'm playing tomorrow is this game that Jack told me to buy. And some on the money calls. Well, you guys are already buying. Guys, that's so unfair. I don't know how to do those things. That's so unfair. You guys are about to be making these exotic freaking trades. I don't know how to do those. Watch me freaking buy VOO and still beat y'all. Watch me literally buy VOO and still beat y'all. They'll let me outperform y'all. That'll be crazy. Jack, what's the game you told me to play on Steam? Didn't you tell me to play a game on Steam? What was it called? It was something. But tomorrow I'm trying to play this like business game. Oh, Invisible Hand. Yeah. Yeah, this one. Yeah. I wonder how it's gonna work. Plastics, weapons. It's gonna be a fun game I play tomorrow. I love these games. I don't know if you guys know who Queso is. Queso's like a big streamer. He plays a lot of these like indie games. I love his stuff. You think we're gonna pummel you around this weekend? Oh my goodness. Add it to my wish list. What's another game like this though, guys? There's that. But then here's my wish list. My wish list had a bunch of games. Oh, this Escape from Tarkov. I don't know if I'm good enough for that. This mall simulator. This is what I wanted to play. What plane activity? This is a fun one where you get to like run a mall. It's free. Oh, I got 5 more minutes till this meeting starts. Chat, Kenny Finance has a meeting at 7:30. Is there a way you can like... No, I can't pause the stream for an hour. What the heck? That's it. Plutocracy? Plutocracy. The US planes? The business simulator particularly gives you the chance to become wealthy and powerful to take control of the world, where policy, laws, officials, and people are the chess pieces. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Wait, this actually sounds sick. Oh, early access? It's not out yet? Yeah, this one seems fun. Like chain spinning and strategy. This sounds... You can make conglomerates? Wait, hold on. This is sick. I love these kind of games. But there's no like first person involvement in this game though, right? That's where I'm chalked. This is crazy. To make a market wash out. This is wild. Wait, this is crazy. Hold on. This actually sounds kind of sick. I can buy a freaking bid on horses and stuff. Wait, this is wild. This is so rigged. This is about to be, oh, you can get coverage and leverage your reputation and stuff in politics. This is way too real. You have people submit bills and vote on things. Wow. Oh, and then Capitalism Lab. That's an old one, isn't it? What's it called? Capitalism Lab? It's not on Steam. It's not on Steam though, guys. What the heck? What the heck? Shred Lords. All right, I gotta lock in. I have a legal call. Got a legal call. We gotta talk about Florida Foreign Entity Registration for the HoldCo with doing business as registrations in Delaware so that the SBA can approve my freaking deal. JK chat, I gotta go for an hour and then I'll be back. But I'm probably gonna hop back on Twitch. I don't know if I'll do it back on YouTube, but probably hop back on Twitch because it's Friday night. And I got the boys shredding tonight. So Sensei, Still Point. I'll probably be on Raiders tonight. And then maybe some of these games here. But I just want to introduce you guys to the new era of institutional rigor for Chat Capital. We're about to enter second quarter, y'all. So we're loading up. Want to give you guys exposure into like what it takes to level up. We got our game launched. That's gonna be freaking fun. I think I'm gonna win. I think I'm actually gonna freaking win. I'm about to get so much freaking. There's margin on there. You guys know that? I'm about to get margin. I'm about to go margin, and I'm going balls to the wall on small cap semi equipment manufacturers. Y'all about to see some. Y'all can be like, wow, I didn't know Kenny Finance can do that. Yeah, you can see what others hold. You can see other people's portfolios. I enabled that setting. So it's gonna be a bunch of fun, y'all. I'm about to be all up in y'all business. If you guys don't have the link to it, it's all in the Discord. All right, chat. I know this was a quick one, but I want to check on, say hi, say what up to y'all. I gotta hop, bro. I've been a lawyer for the last 2 weeks, so I gotta lawyer up. Y'all. Closing private businesses is a lot of freaking fun, you know? But, all right, chat. I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna lock in, but then I'm gonna come back on Twitch probably and spark up some gaming streams tonight. And we might play with some subs. So, whoever wants to hop on, DM me, let me know, and we'll or Discord me, and we'll hop on some stuff. But so it'll be some fun nights. I'm not doing a 12-hour stream. So I got a we have a video shoot tomorrow. So we're doing a video shoot. So I gotta be fresh to death and ready. So maybe just like an hour or two, all right? So, all right, Shred Lords, keep cooking, keep rocking. We got a lot of fun stuff ahead of us. But keep in mind about the value-oriented invest. Don't get too lost in the sauce with this simulation stuff. I don't want it to be a distraction. We still look at 10Ks. We still listen to earnings reports. We still care about management teams. All right? But I just wanted to have some fun with this, all right? So let's see how we're cooking. Let's see how we're rocking. Good luck and Godspeed to everybody that's in the competition. All right? And take care of yourselves. Mentally, financially, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Take care of your fam. Take care of your people. And let's see who can make some real smart Monday moves, all right? Good luck, Shred Lords. I'll see you guys out there, all right? Dale, peace. Have an awesome weekend, y'all. I'll catch y'all, Shred Lords, literally back here tomorrow. And if you're going to watch on Twitch, we're going to play some games. And I'll see you in literally like an hour or two, all right? Dale, let's roll, chat. Bye.